Hi, I'm Steve Conaway with Part-Time Barbecue, and I am here at a mock Steak Cook-Off Association cook site setup. I'm going to show you what I do at every SCA competition that I believe helps me be organized. This is how I set up my cook site. Try to replicate the layout at every single event. I don't like deviating, I don't like changing, I like muscle memory, so I want to know where everything is. I'm going to go over some of the essential gear that I use in an SCA. You need a cooker. I use a Hastybake Ranger. I can tell you why I like it. That could be a separate video in and of itself. Hastybake Ranger, great cooker for me. I also use grill grates. I think most people in the SCA do. I set my cooker on a Camp Chef folding table, folds up, compact, easy to pack away. So let's just focus right here on my cooker and the table. I have a Hastybake steak weight. Every single competition I wrap it in foil. And the reason I do that is quick and easy cleanup. I also put foil on my shelf. This paper towel, that has a purpose. That's my oiling towel. I'll saturate that with oil to lube my grill grates. Fire starter, I light my charcoal in a chimney inside the Hastybake Ranger, so I don't have to worry about lighting charcoal on the ground. Down here I have a water bottle for cleanup. To the right side, I am right-handed. I keep my grill grate spatula. I have an IR gun. I have a paint scraper that works great for cleaning the grill grates. This is where I keep my spray oil. I have a pair of tongs. I use the tongs to manage the charcoal and move it around. I have a pair of heat gloves that I keep here, and this is how I set up my Hastybake Ranger at every single competition. All right, essential for me, Hastybake Ranger. My fuel of choice is Fogo premium lump charcoal. Burns hot, burns clean, and yields great results for me in the SCA. All right, let's get over to my prep table. So here's my prep table. It's adjustable. I can raise it or lower it if I want to work standing up. I just increase the length of the legs. If I want to work sitting down, lower it down. The only thing I have not done is I don't have a plastic table cover on the table for demonstration purposes. I use clamps to hold it on. Again, it's just for cleanliness. Easy cleanup, throw it in the trash. I always put my trash right here. This is not the actual trash, but you know, you get the idea. All right, on my cook table, I have a roll of paper towels. I have them in a heavyweight holder so they don't blow away. I have a timer from ThermalWorks for timing my cook. ThermalWorks. This is the Mark IV thermal pin. I like coordinating all my gear. Most of my ThermalWorks gear is all yellow. White gloves. These are heat gloves, cotton gloves. Buy them by the dozen, cheap. Nitrile gloves. I put them in a little metal koozie so they don't blow away. I put enough in there probably for about 5 or 6 competitions. I just pull them out as I need them. Those go on over the cotton gloves during the cook if I have to handle anything hot. Disposable aluminum pan for butter and a silicone brush. Again, half pans. This is what I'll go to steak selection with. For steak selection, I'll put them in half pan. I do have a small rack, and then I have a half pan rack that's in a box that I use. I do all my cutting work on disposable cutting boards. These are hardcore carnivore. I cut them in half because I don't need a full-size disposable cutting board for an SCA cook-off, so you know, twice as many for your money. I put a lot of small gear inside the ammo can to pack it all away. It's my grab and go. So I am a member of deadbirdbbq DB180 team, and I use their rubs in SCA competitions. I often have people come by and say, Steve, you don't want to see what you're using? And I laugh. I'm wearing it on my shirt. I have a flag, and you know, no surprise, I'm using DB180. The reason I do this for transportation, this is how I transport the bottles, because if a bottle falls over, I don't want to dump my rub out. When I get to a competition, I turn the glove around, helps keep the bottle clean, so it's not all grimy. At the end of the competition, turn it back over, good to go. All right, so that's what that's about. I keep assorted pins for pinning a steak, string for tying a steak. Need to have a nice knife, and again, the shadows are terrible. This is a forged to table paring knife, and this is what I will be using this season, 2022, in the SCA. I also have scissors for trimming. I have larger meat scissors. I put these inside my turn-in box. When I get my turn-in box handed to me, I set these in the box. The box goes away somewhere safe. When it's time to plate my steak, I'll open the box up, and inside the box is this pair of scissors. That is to remind me to cut the string and do my final check. That's why these are out there. You don't want to get DQ'd. Big tip there. Clock. Set it to your region. Check it, because you need to know the time for turn-in. All right, other essential gear I use is this thing right here. This is a Rover cooler. Now, the thing about these Rover coolers is they hold ice like crazy. They're also heavy duty, pneumatic wheels. I've actually used the Rover cooler to pack out at a competition when I couldn't drive my truck in to pick up my gear. I'll just stack everything up on top and use it as a dolly. Nice thing about a Rover cooler is they have a wet zone and an optional dry zone. You can put food in to keep it cold and keep it dry, which is great. Nice handle. So I have a discount code. I'll put that in the description of the video for anybody interested in a Rover cooler. I also have a discount code for Deadbird Barbecue, DB180. That too will be in the description. Chair. Gotta have a chair. Any questions, please put them down in the comment. I'll be happy to answer them. This is how I set up my cook table. Hopefully it's helpful to you as a new cook to set up your table. Just think about where you're working and what you need to touch. You don't want to be sorting around, searching for anything under the pressure of a competition. So set your table up the same way every time. And that's a great tip for success in the SCA. Steve, Part-Time Barbecue. I hope you enjoyed the video.